Broads Media.
Oh, what did they win again? Oh, they won again? That's all they do at this rate. Aaron Nola, coming off of 8 days of rest, he sure looked like it. 1, 2, 3 innings left and right. Now, the fifth got choppy. I have no idea what happened. It was weird. So weird that Kyle Schwarber is making leaping jumps at the wall and catching it. It makes no sense whatsoever. But after that, Nola was able to dial back in, except for what happened in the eighth. But Gregory Soto shuts the door, helps out the squad, and Craig Kimbrel, he is never phased. Bryson Stott with an error. Alec Boehm, catch the baseball, dude. That's your job. Be serious. You have to keep that in front of you. It cannot go all the way towards the dugout area and allow guys on second base. It's totally unacceptable. But Craig Kimbrel just gets the save. He's all business. He's no joke. They're rolling. This team is cruising. And it all starts off with Kyle Schwarber going the other way. That thing was insane. When I watch Kyle Schwarber bat, it cracks me the hell up. All he does is dominate when he gets a hold of one. That thing flew to left field. That thing popped the other way. Now you have a 1-0 lead. Not that having a couple-run lead is ever truly comfortable for Aaron Nola. He worked his magic tonight, though. Nasty, 7 1/3, 0 walk batters. It was just the one hiccup. It was the one blip. Other than that, sensational would be the word I used to describe that outing. And when Gregory Soto went in, he cleaned up the eighth. He stranded 16 of 19 that were inherited, which is one of the highest in all of baseball. That's courtesy of Corey Simon of NBC Sports Philadelphia. You never know what you're going to get, but when he holds it down, it's massive. You know what I really liked about this game, though? It was the way it started, and not just with the Schwarber thing that I love to throw out there, of course. You know I'm always going to take my time to praise one of the best hitters to ever live and walk planet Earth. That's right. You heard me say that correctly. But in all seriousness, throughout the first 5 innings, it was the way they were going about their business. Yes, they get a solo shot to take a 1-0 lead. Then they get that was the Boehm ground out in the second. Now you're up 2-0. In the third, Nick Castellanos, RBI. Now it's 3-0. Bryson Stott hitting over 300, way too poised to be his age. I think you have to check his birth certificate. This could be one of those things like the Little League World Series where they say little Johnny, who's 7'2", is 12 years old playing in this tournament, when in reality he's 36 and they faked his birth certificate from Cuba or something. I mean, it just doesn't make sense for Bryson Stott to be that calm and to be that ready and that locked in at his age with the little amount of experience he has in the bigs. But when he's in the box, it's just pure, I'm going to win this matchup mode. It's, I'm going to grind you down. It's, this is going to be hell. If I do go down, I'm going to make you throw 9 pitches. If I do fail, it's going to be hell. Your pitch count will rise, but more times than not, I won't fail and my team will produce, and I will tack on an RBI, and I will get on the base paths and then now be annoying as hell and be a pest, and now you're worried about me, and now you're throwing over, and now you're not focused on the batter. Bryson Stott's unreal, and of course I'm sure we were all just loving him 5 billion times more than normal because of the excellent game. Then he had the error, and you're like, oh man, did we jinx it? Did we not jinx it? I don't know. Is it jinx real? I don't know. But all I do know is Bryson Stott's legit, and for him to tack on the 4-0 lead, was it 4-0 at that rate, or did they score a couple runs there? It might have been 3-2, and then he made it 4-2, excuse me. Nick Castellanos made it 3-0. They scored a couple runs there because the fifth was just I don't even know how to explain it. It was just an inning that Doesn't make sense to the baseball gods. But Bryson Stott adds some insurance. Think about how massive that run is now. Yeah. 4-3 game. It was 3-2. Pop! Thanks for the breathing room. Whew. Incredible. You keep chipping away at it. You keep adding and adding and adding. It felt like it would be a game where you just take control and you put your feet up and you relax. Of course, then I remember this is Phillies baseball, so there will be some sweating it out. But Craig Kimbrel doesn't lose this season. Craig Kimbrel found his unbelievable form. He found his legit prime again. Maybe it's the man bun. Maybe it's the ponytail that's hanging out the back. I don't give a damn what it is. All I care about is the results. And he is dealing. Puts a smile on my face. And so did Aaron Nola. Good for you. Good for you. And that ties perfectly into one of the Anytime Hotline text messages we got on the text board, 856-442-9805. You can leave your phone call reactions or text in. I love hearing from you all after games or just whenever there's hot news that happen. For example, the Joel Embiid stuff. You can always chime in to the Anytime Hotline. But this text message, this individual did not leave a name. Hey, bros, this team is doing something now. Can Aaron pitch this great when he's not as rested? Nola is what elevates this rotation to an unstoppable dimension. I don't know if it's to an unstoppable dimension, but it absolutely brings them to a different level for sure. I like that word dimension. You're right. It adds something special to this team. And I don't have the answer for you. I really don't want to just lie and pretend I have a ton of optimism in me. Sometimes there's things that make me believe that I could buy into it. I'm sorry, but I can't buy into this season of Nola. Sure, there's been plenty of other seasons, and there's been plenty of other stretches where Aaron Nola was a dog, and Aaron Nola was great. But so far this year, it's been so underwhelming that this game off of 8 days off won't be enough for me to grab it and say, yeah, I'm going to sell you something awesome. It just won't be the case. What I will need to see is this being followed up with him going again during a standard rotation. And let's go 7. Let's go 7 1/3. Let's go 6 innings, 0 earned run ball. Maybe the pitch count rises a bit. It's not as lethal as it was tonight, because I remember looking at up on the not the box score, but the graphic of the scorecard, or what the hell, the score of the game. What's the word I'm looking for here? I don't the graphic of where the score is, and it gives you the pitch count. I don't know why that was so damn complicated, but damn. It was. Maybe it's because I didn't have my late night cup of coffee that I like to have about, 9:30 or so, and now it's 9:47. I have a weird rule, even though we're not even at the time of my rule yet, but hear me out. I can absolutely drink a late night cup of joe at 9:59 or earlier. The second it hits 10, I'm out. Now, not so much drinking. The K-Cup, which is what I make late at night because I'm not making a full pot of coffee, the K-Cup needs to be started to brew at 9:59. If it's 9:59 and I hit start, I'll drink the cup even if it's 10:15 and there's still something left in my mug. Right now, I don't know, but my body's not really where it needs to be. I don't know why I spent this much time talking about it. This is just what we do. This is a relationship where I get to vent and I get to tell you how I feel. That's the beauty of this. Sometimes I need it. Therapy. Hey, go speak to somebody. Well, I do. It's a little circle that's attached to my computer, and then there's about 25,000 people subscribed to it, and they think you're nuts and you lost your mind, and that's why this is created. I don't know. Anyway, what was I talking about? Aaron Nola? Is Aaron Nola going to continue this? I don't know. I hope. I have no idea, though. It was great. I have to imagine, because of how dominant it was, there's a correlation with the rest. Pitch clock always catches up with him. Having runners on base always makes it harder, always makes it problematic. So because of that, I'll go with the bigger sample size and probably think that we're going to see more issues with him as the second half progresses. It's a lot of wear and tear, and it's a mental battle. I hope he proves me wrong, and I hope he's listening. Maybe he throws on Sports Talk with Bros on Apple Podcast or Spotify. Hey, what a plug. Make sure you check out Sports Talk with Bros on Apple Podcast or Spotify, all your podcasting platforms, and it would be greatly appreciated if you utilize the 5-star rating and leave a review. It means the world, and it helps grow on the podcasting platforms, not just YouTube, where we upload all of our stuff. That was text message number 1. Text message number 2. This is from Nikki. Does Bohm need to hit higher? He should have caught the ball, by the way. But with JT Realmuto, currently, it should at least be a discussion on moving Bohm up. Here's to the sweep. I saw your tweet on the off day, and I feel it too. Yes, I was thinking about taking down this team 3 times. No bullshitting around. Take care of your business. Beat them up. And let this thing keep kicking. All right? Make a statement to the rest of the league. We're here to stay. And yes, you all question if it was possible. And we're here to tell you the answer. It is possible to duplicate last season. It's starting to happen. We're getting hot. And you don't want to see the Phillies. That's what this means if you continue to beat that ass. And it was great to see them started off this way. They're winning in so many versatile ways now, and there's so much value in that for me. So with the batting order, yes, I would move Bohm up. Bohm had 2 hits. He's now 285 on the year. He had an RBI with the ground out early in the game. But JT Realmuto batting 5th. He did get a hit today. He singled in the 7th. He's hitting .247 on the year. And I brought this up many of times. Last year's success was all started by not playing in Toronto. If we're going to look at the benefits that Aaron Nola got by being able to breathe for a couple days and not put too much stress on his body, is there something to the same effect with JT? And maybe we'll see it in the next upcoming days and in the next couple of series. I don't know. I hate to keep telling you those words. I hate saying it. I don't like to just spit gibberish, though, or spit crap. You may think I do. You may hear some things and wonder, what the hell are you talking about? See, it's funny because when I hear others have something to say that I disagree with and I think it's so far-fetched, I go, there's no way you believe that, right? That is so absurd. Everything I say, I believe. So I just wonder if there's anyone out there who listens to what I have to say every day. God bless you if you do. I really love you. But does it ever come off as there's no way that he truly feels that way, right? He must just be trying to spark something. No. I mean everything. I mean everything. So if I hit you with an I don't know, it's because I'm not just going to tell you vomit. I'm keeping it real. I would move Alec Bohm, though. I'd say, I like Stott batting 6th. Flip-flop him and JT. So, no, JT bats 7th. Bohm bats 6th. And he's in between, Bohm bats 5th. And he's in between 2 lefties with Harper and Stott. He's in the sandwich. I like that. Schwarber stays the leadoff, of course. Why the hell would you ever want to move him? That's just silly and ridiculous. Kyle Schwarber leading off. Trey Turner batting 2nd. Nick batting 3rd. Harper batting 4th. Bohm batting 5th. Stott batting 6th. JT batting 7th with Brandon Marsh 8th. Derek Hall 9th. Derek Hall shaky at times in the field. I've seen a couple of mistakes from him. I don't know if he looks rushed. Sometimes when he's out there and something does go wrong, it looks to me as if he's overthinking, he's rushing, the mechanics are happening too quickly, or it's not matched up with his brain. I don't know, but it seems like he's uncomfortable a little bit. And maybe it's the nerves coming back, high expectations, wanting to prove that he could stay here, knowing that Bryce Harper is going to be taking over the first base position very, very shortly. We'll see soon when Rob Thompson elects to point the finger at him and say, it's your time, it's your day. And then on the batting order, we see 1B next to his name. That's going to be such an electric game. I can't wait to watch him in the field. Unreal. Just unreal. I saw a picture of him today, by the way, on social, and he had the flowing. He's got to bring back that lettuce. I want to see greatness with underneath the bucket. You get the nice, long, blonde locks. Oh, please, dude. We need that big time. We need that so bad. So bad. You know me, I'm a hairsman. My nickname was Flosy O'Donnell. You don't know the reference? Rosie O'Donnell, Flosy. Here's Flosy. Did I give it to myself? Absolutely not. Is there speculation that I did? Absolutely. Shame on you all. I would never, ever, ever. You know what I would do, though? Always bat Kyle Schwarber leadoff. Bat Kyle Schwarber leadoff. All right, another texter with no name. You guys can leave your names, by the way. I like to have the interaction where there's more of a connection involved. So, every time Kyle smokes a leadoff home run, I think of you, bros. That's scary. Is it every time he hits a home run or every time he hits a leadoff home run? The text says leadoff, but I would like to think that it was more whenever he does it, which is, 26 times or so, just spitballing, which was, over 40-plus times last year? I don't know if last year counts. I don't know if you felt that way last year, but in my mind, you did. You did. But every time Kyle smokes a leadoff homer, I think you're bros, as you would say, all you fools with 5 exclamation points. Well, all you clowns, all you fools who want to move him down in the lineup. I may have said that once or twice in my life. He should never bat anywhere else. Did he even try? The ball went the other way, and I had so much fun watching it. Keep up the good work, bros. Love your shows. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. Is that how I sound, by the way? All you fools! What are you thinking? I guess so. All right, tomorrow on the mound, Wednesday. 6:40 start. Love the 6:40 start. We have one man named. Who's taking the bump? Oh, Christopher Sanchez. My guy, Christopher Sanchez. 30 innings pitched so far this year for your Fightins. A 3.26 ERA. That's pretty damn good for a 5th starter, man. Pretty damn good. Here's his last couple of starts. He started on the 14th against the Padres in an 8-3 loss. He went 5 innings, allowed 3 earned runs, a couple homers. Remember, these are with the bar of your 5th starter. So it's not Aaron Nola expectations. It's not Zach Wheeler expectations. It's completely different. Against Tampa Bay on July 6th, 6 innings, 1 earned run. That's a good day. Against Washington, 6 innings, 1 earned run. That's a good day. Against the Mets, this is a June start, and so was the game against the Nationals, 6 innings, 1 earned run. That was also a June start, June 30th. June 24th against your big rival. I hate them. 5 innings, 3 earned runs. 4 innings, 0 earned runs. I'm a Christopher Sanchez man. I believe in Christopher Sanchez as an every 5th day guy. And I can't wait to watch him mow down Milwaukee tomorrow. You always have Milwaukee's number, I feel, especially in your own ballpark. They just do what they're supposed to. I don't even care what the numbers say. I'm just saying based off of my going back into the feelings of what it feels like watching these two teams play at Citizens Bank Park. Does any of this show actually make sense tonight? That's up for you to decide. This was a game where it was cruise control. Let's get at it. Let's get a couple runs. Let Aaron Nola get comfortable with a few-run lead. which is never the actual situation. It's always a little fluky. It's always a little uh-oh. And it was again tonight. He was able to overcome the uh-oh, though. And we can't always write that in. That's not always an automatic. How many times? You're up 5-0, Nola. It's the second inning. Don't overthink this. Throw some strikes. Attack the strike zone. Let your pitches do the work. Trust your defense. Whether he should or not, that's a different discussion. I would never trust them ever, 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 ever. But you have to pitch that way like you do. You have to pretend like you do and lie to yourself so you can get the win for your team. Let's not make it harder than it needs to be. All right, we'll wrap things up. I'll shut up. Thank you all. I love you. You're the greatest. We'll be talking soon.